How would you like to know the 3 greatest ways for you to increase your average sales price with your listing business at 0 cost, 0 money outlay to increase your average sales price at a minimum 20%? Would you want to know how to do that? Well, let me explain it to you. And definitely stay to the end because I want to tell you how you can get a free book, my book right there, called Massive Abundance, How to Create Passion, Purpose, and Prosperity in Your Life. My name is Chris Stafford. I am a 30-plus year listing agent in San Francisco, still working in the trenches, so I know what's working, what's not. I'm also the founder of the Listing Collective, the coaching group of the top listing agents in the United States, in Canada, and we help listing agents 10x their listing business. So if you want more information, hit that link down below. But 3 ways that you, for 0 money, you can increase your average sales price. And I don't know why most real estate agents are not doing this consistently. Number 1, okay, is your sphere of influence. Now, hear me out. I know you all think, oh, okay, my sphere of influence. I got to be working my sphere of influence and my CRM and calling my CRM and all that kind of good stuff. Yes, you should be calling your SOI. And if you're not calling your SOI, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. I don't understand why a lot of real estate agents that I've talked to. I have one coaching client, believe it or not, one coaching client in Southern California that door knocks every single day. Who likes door knocking? And he won't call his sphere of influence because he's afraid to call them and ask them for business, which is ridiculous because, you know, your sphere of influence are the people that know, love, and like you, and they want to help you. They want to support you. They want to give you business if they can. But here's the point with SOI, your sphere of influence, is yes, you should be calling them, but you should also be building your SOI. Yes, you should be every day, in addition to calling the people that are already on your SOI, especially if your SOI is really light, there aren't many people in it, you should be building your SOI. Every day you should be calling professionals, service providers, people who work the high-end market, people who have wealthy clients. So you could call probate attorneys, any kind of attorney, investment advisors, CPAs, insurance people. I mean, use your imagination. Who works with wealthy clients? And how can you network with them? And let me tell you how you do it. Get their name and information and call them up and set a minimum standard for yourself that you're going to call maybe 2 per day. If you call 2 per day, Monday through Thursday, that's 10 people a week. That is over 500 people that you could be adding per year. Am I doing my math? It's even greater than that. No, about 500 people that you could be adding to your SOI every single year. And these are people that have wealthy clients. You're just going to call them up on the phone and say, hey, John Brown, I hear that you do great work. I would love to stay in touch with you for referrals. They don't know what referrals going which way. Do you mind if I stay in touch with you? And they always say yes. And then you're going to send them, and then you say to them, I'll tell you what, I'll send you my business card, and let's just stay in touch and help each other out. Bam. That's the whole conversation. And then instead of sending your business card, what you're going to do is you're going to send them your statement of qualifications, which is super classy. If you want a copy of mine, hit the link below, and you can get and take it and plagiarize it, use it however you want to. But you're going to send them your statement of qualifications in a really nice folder. You're going to send them a business card and a hand note. That's the key. And just say, John, great talking to you on the phone. Let's stay in touch for referrals. All the best, Chris. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put that John Brown in your CRM and make him part of your SOI. And you're going to call him every 3 months, just like every other person in your SOI, and ask him for business. And eventually, it's the old 80-20 rule. 80% of these people are going to say, okay, they're going to be professional and nice, but they may try to get you off the phone. But 20% are going to be really chummy and friendly. And those are the people especially that you really want to, you know, ask them out for lunch, ask them out for coffee, send them a tin of cookies, you know, whatever it is, use your imagination. but really develop a friendship and a strong bond with those people. Because again, I can't even tell you, I work on increasing my SOI every single day. And not only that, I can't even tell you the number of listings I've received from people that I've never met before in my life, but I am calling them all the time and reminding them that I'm in real estate and I am their go-to realtor in San Francisco. You want to do the same for yours. So call your SOI is the number one way to do this, but also build your SOI. That is more important. Well, it's just as important, let's say, than calling your SOI, because you're filling your SOI up with all these people that have IN clients, thereby increasing your average sales price. So there you go. Number two, the second way to increase your average sales price is work probate listings. Listen, I'm telling you people, it is free. All you have to do is go down to your online, you can go down to the probate court, or you can, most probate courts in the United States have an online portal that you can go in, figure out where the probates are, do a search for all the probates for like the last, I don't know, 6 months, and then look through each probate and see which probate has real estate, and then pick those out, write them down. And every probate, what it contains is it contains the attorney handling that information, that probate and all their information, and it contains the heirs usually with all their information, those being like the children of the deceased, for instance. And so then you want to contact both on the phone. Hey, I understand that you've got this house that's listed in your probate. Is the family going to keep the house? That's what you want. If they say yes, they're going to keep the house, fine, throw it away. But if 80% of the time, the family wants to sell the house. So then you want to get in really good with the attorney and the heirs. And it's a lot easier, I found, to talk to the probate attorneys, because the probate attorneys are the ones, they have all the information about what the family's going to do with the house. They know when the probate's going to close. And some probates can take anywhere from 3 to 12 months to close. And then double whammy, pro tip, talk to that probate attorney and say, okay, well, listen, I'd like to stay in touch. You tell me the probate's going to close in 6 months. I'll stay in touch and see if there's anything I can do to help you. Call that probate attorney back in 3 months, half the time, and say, any update, anything I can do to help you. Put that probate attorney into your CRM as well, too. This is the pro tip, because you're going to, just like before in building your SOI, you're going to put them in your CRM and you're going to contact them every 3 months and ask the probate attorney, are there any other probates that I can help you with? All right. So you're doing a double whammy there, which is really cool. But the cool thing about probates too is that you can, when you're selecting which probate cases have real estate in them, you can only select the ones that have a higher price point. So thereby, that's the second way that you're increasing your average sales price, by cherry picking only the real estate in the probate cases that is above your average sales price. So that's a great way for free to really get listings. When I started working probate listings, I think I've said before, I literally, when I started working, I got $1.5 million listing probably like 3 weeks after I started working probate. So it works. I'm telling you, it works. And if you're consistent about it, you can absolutely make this happen. The third way to increase your average sales price is to work expired listings. Now, I know a lot of people don't like expired listings. I know a lot of people mail to expired listings, but if it were me, and this is what I do in my practice, if it were me, what I like to do with expired listings is cherry pick the expired listings that are above your average sales price, thereby increasing your sales price, and then work with a small number at a time. So that's my big advice is, if you've got 50 expired listings in front of you, you're not going to call them. You're not going to work them efficiently. But if you cherry pick the best ones, in the areas you want to work and the price points you want to work, and keep it down to like, say, 10. Okay, it's a lot easier to contact them every single day, send them information, go to their door and give them your statement of qualifications, which is at the link below. You can modify mine. Be really aggressive and consistent with contacting the sellers immediately as soon as it goes expired, but do it for a smaller group of expired listings that are above your average sales price so that you can have a better chance of getting that listing, a better chance of actually talking to the seller, and a better chance that it's not going to blow your mind. Because I know if you're like me and I had a list of 50 or 100 expireds, which we're going to start seeing a lot of expireds come on the market, it's mind-blowing. It's too hard to chew. It's hard to digest. You're not going to be able to stay in touch with that expired listing in an efficient manner, because you should be really calling them, door knocking them, contacting them every single day until you can get through to them. So here's 3 ways that I just told you for zero money that you can increase your average sales price by building your SOI, working probates, and working expireds by cherry picking and getting the best listings for you. So again, if you want more information on how we can implement these procedures and you want me to help you work with you one-on-one, hit the link below and schedule a call and see my free masterclass. If you want my statement of qualifications again that you can use and plagiarize, hit that link below, because I'd love to send you my statement of qualifications and you can take it and copy it. And if you want my free book, Massive Abundance, How to Create Passion, Purpose, and Prosperity in Your Life, just put the word book in the comments below and I'll make sure that I send that out to you. So, all right, guys, I hope that you got some good information here, and I hope that you go out there and strategize and increase your average sales price.